New York City people, are we buying fruit from those fruit stands on the side of the road? I have a fruit stand guy on my corner and we always say hi to each other when I walk past, but I've never actually bought anything there from the year that I've been in this neighborhood. I'm on the Upper East Side for reference. I'm just like scared of getting sick or something. It doesn't seem very sanitary, but I see a lot of people going there, so it must be decent. I don't know. Please advise.
And get permission and this validation from other people. And yeah, this is why people don't like transplant. The idea that even purchasing a piece of fruit has to be some sort of controversy, because I guarantee you, just like many people pointed out, going to a farmer's market is no issue. People at the farmer's market are selling fruit on the side of the road, but I'm sure there's no controversy when it comes to buying from them, right? But this is the exact problem with these people who are moving into New York City. It's almost like they do not see people here as people. Because for me, if I'm seeing this guy on the side of the road who's really friendly to me and he's selling fruit, I would support his business. It's almost like this dollhouse for them where they get to play dress up and not live in the real world. Because who in the real world needs permission to buy fruit?
Yeah, it's time for you to go home. Expeditiously. I saw a comment that you said, oh, I'm from here. I'm from Long Island. I was born in the city and I grew up in Long Island as well. You're embarrassing us. Go home. Because let's not get it twisted. You're the same ones bringing your outside shoes into your home and walking around. That's germs. That's unsanitary. You don't bathe for 3 days. That's unsanitary. Not washing your legs. Unsanitary. Getting fruit from a fruit stand, bringing it home and washing it, hygienic. Do you go to a farmer's market? I bet you have. There's farmer's markets in the city. You wash the fruit. Like, what's not clicking? Like, I'm confused. So when you come home from the subway, do you not bathe? Do you just get in your bed with your outside clothes? Because I bet you do. That's unsanitary. Do you understand? Please go home.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across this on my FYP why this lady, this Karen, who was asking New Yorkers, are we still buying fruit from the fruit stand? And the response she got was something she never expected. At some point she had to, private her accounts and all that, because man, people run her off the streets. She couldn't even believe it, because how dare you come all the way from wherever you came from? You said you were born in New York and you came from what island again, and now you're asking if the fruit stands are clean, if they're hygienic, but you buy fruit from farmers market. Anyway, I've got some clips for you guys. I'm just going to let them roll. Let these people do their thing, right? Then we come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Please do subscribe to my channel. If you have not already, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Please do subscribe to my channel, and credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch, then we come back with our commentary.
New York City people, are we buying fruit from those fruit stands on the side of the road?
Bethany, please. Not today. I can tell from the shape of your eyebrows that you are no stranger to a farmer's market. So I'm going to hold your hand with a napkin in between while I ask this. What is the difference between a fruit stand and a farmer's market? Quickly! I understand that the children who should have been left behind are adults now, and they have access to the internet, cameras, and total use of free will. But I'm going to need us to put our thinking caps on for just a second. Never mind the fact that she's like, I see a lot of people going there, but just like, I don't know. So Stephen Blue gave you a context clue, yet you still missed it? Okay, maybe she's not a visual learner. I don't know. Then she says it just doesn't seem very sanitary. And my thing is like, regardless of where you get your produce from, do you not wash it once you get home? That's definitely a choice. But then people in her comments like, okay, well, what do you think happens in a grocery store? And she's like, well, there's more regulations. Okay, so a friendly reminder that Google is still in fact free, and the FDA is actually having to reduce inspections on food and drugs due to federal layoffs. Additionally, this is a photo of bananas that my nanny family buy at Key Foods in New York City. This photo is not in 0.5, by the way. This is the 1X lens. These bananas are quite literally a visual representation of what JLo's career is. Distorted and drawn out because of something artificial. I'm not sure what makes you feel safer about a grocery store versus a fruit stand, but I have a little idea. And it might be something that we need to unpack. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
White people who are moving to New York City, educate yourself. If you come from an uncultured town, maybe you want to rethink it, because the fact that y'all are questioning whether or not you should be eating fruits from a fruit stand on the street is crazy. This is something that has been done for years. Some of these fruit stands have been in the same location for years. The best fruits, mind you. Not dirty fruits, but also wash your fruits. Don't just eat them. We eat mad shit off the street, if you want to be honest. From fruits to cherry cocoa mango ices. Franks, I don't eat Franks, but you know what I mean. Peanuts, it's mad food that is sold on the streets from all different cultures. And you're questioning a fruit stand? Have you not been to other countries? Have you not been to the Caribbean? I don't get it. New York City is a melting pot. You're going to see mad different things, and that's the beauty of it all. But to question a fruit stand, my mind is blown. The hell?
So someone has come on the internet and asked the question, are y'all buying fruit from the people that sell fruit on the side of the street in New York? She says she walks by this man, she sees him all the time, she sees people going over there and buying it, but she's too afraid because she doesn't know if the fruit is healthy and she doesn't know if it's going to make her sick. Let me answer your question. A lot of people are buying that fruit on the side of the street, as you've noticed. Why would it not be healthy? Why would it not be safe? What is the difference between that man selling fruit on the side of the street in New York and a farmer's market? I know what the difference is, and I think some of you can figure out what that difference is as well. Because why would it not be healthy? What about it? What about it would not be healthy? I vividly remember buying fruit from the side of the street all the time. There was this person that used to just bring a bunch of coconuts and just chopped it right there and had a bunch of straws, and now I just walk around with a big coconut in my hand. That was my favorite thing. Or same thing with like sugar canes and stuff. Why would it not be healthy? You know, you guys know why some people think it's not healthy. The only difference being between that and a farmer's market are the people that are selling the items. Read between the lines, you guys. This is the norm in major cities. This is the norm in many neighborhoods, okay? If it's not somebody selling fruit on the side of the street, it's somebody selling snacks. Like, this is New York we're talking about. Like, what?
I don't get it. Someone who come on the internet to claim as if she's, the cleanest in the world, and instead of you patronizing your neighbor, you all greet, like you guys say hello to each other, and the least thing you would have done was just to go over to their table and buy a fruit from them, support their businesses. And instead of you to do that, you came on the internet to ask us if these fruits are clean for people to eat, if they are hygienic for people to eat, as if you buy those fruits off them and you just go back home and eat them just like that, like you're not going to wash them. What happened to using vinegar or whatever to wash your fruits? What happened to washing your fruit before eating? Instead of you patronizing your neighbor, somebody you said you're very close to, even if you're not too close to the person, at least you guys say hello to each other whenever you see each other. Instead of you doing that, someone who happens to be your neighbor, you don't patronize them, but you go to farmers market to go buy fruit. If you can patronize farmers market, what happened to patronizing somebody on your street because they have a stand? I don't get it. Is it because there's nothing covering it, or what exactly? Is that not still the same thing that you get at farmers market? Because it's the same setting, right? Just that these people on the street, farmers market is like a market proper, right? So what's the difference? Instead of you patronizing somebody who you call a neighbor, and you're just coming online to ask us, online in-laws, come tell me what to do. And now you ran off the internet by yourself.
First of all, bitch, it's fruit. I'm trying to think about an instance where I would see somebody selling fruit, no matter where it's at, unless it's like in a bathroom or something, that I wouldn't buy it or feel safe enough to buy it. It's literally fruit. I buy fruit off the back of a fruit truck. Shout out to Mr. Mike. Also, the whole thing about fruit being dirty is also like strange to me. Fruit literally was supposed to go from the dirt to your mouth, from a tree, from outside to your mouth. It was never meant to be processed, packaged, or cleaned. A lot of fruit come with like a layer of protection, does it not? Like, bitch, you're not buying beef. And we even eat hot dogs from the stand. So I'm just like, what the fuck are you really asking? That's rhetorical, by the way. I know what you're asking. But it's like, do better.
Y'all want to hear something real funny? Huh? This is going to crack you the fuck up. Not too much on the controversy, but you know the girl that's talking about, do we eat fruit from the fruit guy on the corner? Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? That other chick. How you want to ask if we eating it because you don't feel safe, because you think you're going to see? Y'all don't wash y'all meat. Y'all don't wash y'all produce. Y'all barely even wash y'all ass.
A girl came on here to ask if we're buying our fruits and vegetables from the fruit stand guy. She said she's afraid of getting sick, that it doesn't seem very sanitary. Does she not wash her fruits and vegetables normally? When she goes to the farmer's market, does she just raw dog her apples and carrots? Are the fruit markets also unsanitary? Because they also have their fruits and vegetables in the front of their store on the sidewalks. She said she's not a transplant because she's from Long Island, regardless of where you're from. Don't you wash your fruits and vegetables? Most fruits and vegetables come from the ground, regardless of where you get it from. You gotta at least get the dirt off, right? I'm not sure what she thought the responses were gonna be. Literally everyone is saying, even from the store, you have to wash your fruits and vegetables. Few things that we don't need to ask the internet, and I think this is one of them. Especially in a time where some of us can only afford fruits and vegetables from the fruit stand guy. And you know what? Sometimes the fruit stand guy has the best fruits and vegetables on the market.
I think she didn't expect the response she got, right? She was expecting every other person to support and say, yeah, those people are not hygienic enough, it's not sanitary, people should stop eating from those people, you have to stop it. Like, people's business is what you're actually coming out here to tell us about. No matter how genuine your questions seem, that doesn't make a lot of sense. You would have just sat down by yourself and asked yourself question, or even Google it. For God's sake, how do you expect a fruit to look? You buy fruit from anywhere. You go to the farmer's market to buy fruit. Even from the store, you don't know, it has passed from one hand to the other, and yet you think it's clean. So it's better to buy from a store that have had their fruit for a very long time. You don't even know how long it's been there, than to buy from people who people buy from always, every time. So they restock very fast. So that's better for you, right? Because you feel that it's in the open. People should not buy from these people, but buy from these other people. It's better to buy from the store. And that's why you came online to tell us, oh, it's not sanitary, it's this, that, it's that. And these are the same people who have issues with bathing, right? These are the same people who say, oh, I can only bath like 2 times a week, and that is sanitary to you, that is good for you. And like, you guys, do we actually have to come online to say every damn thing right now? You don't have anything to tell yourself. You no longer understand when a content is contenting, right? If you have a neighbor who sells something, that's the best time to patronize this person. Right now, where everywhere is, the economy is not economy, that's the best time to buy from this person. Instead of you showing, your love for this person by, at least buying something, buying a fruit or two, because you need fruit in your life. Instead of you doing that, you're coming here to ask us these questions and expect people to just embrace you and say, yes, yes. Anyway, I hope you got exactly what you deserve and what you needed, because she didn't expect the backlash, guys. Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Do you buy fruit from the fruit stand in New York, or you go to farmers market, or you are a store girl? Let me know in the comment section. Let's have that conversation. Okay, please do subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. See you guys on my next video, guys. Bye.